Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sen, and I've got another Marvel video for you. So, in today's video, we're going to be talking about both Ultron and Thanos, and why it is that Thanos never used the Infinity Stones the way in which Ultron did. The answer is simple. Thanos was humble. Like, I understand that saying that Thanos is humble is kind of insane because, he essentially killed half of the universe. But at his core, the Thanos that we've encountered, especially the Thanos that was the main villain of the Infinity War movie, he was humble. He had a goal. His goal was to kill off half of all life throughout the entire universe so that the other half would thrive. Once he achieved that goal, as he said in the movie, the stones serve no other purpose than that of temptation. So I used the stones to destroy the stones. At his core, Thanos was a humble guy. He didn't want to abuse the powers of the stone and then become basically reliant on them, become a tyrant that would rule over the entire universe and wipe out anyone who decided to stand against him. On the complete opposite side of that, Ultron doesn't have that type of humbleness. Everything about Ultron is wrong. He's born from the corrupted vision of Tony Stark, created to be a suit of armor around the world. The first thing that Ultron did when he came online was that he scanned the world. He saw all of human history and realized that essentially humans are trash. I mean, a lot of us have pretty much come to that assumption over the last couple years that we're just like, 96% of the population, no. The 4% that I vibe with, yes. But for Ultron, he saw humans as the threat. I wouldn't even say he saw humans as the threat. He saw the chaos that biological life brings and just decided that, nope, I have to basically end it all. And he decided the only way to bring peace was to get rid of the damage that biological life does. So he wiped out the planet. He failed to do so in the Age of Ultron movie, but we saw what the world would look like if he succeeded. Now, beyond that, when the what-if version of Thanos shows up, to Ultron's knowledge, basically his knowledge is based on the information provided to him by Jarvis and Tony Stark. There are no other worlds. His job is complete. He's standing on the basically Stark Tower, looking over the ruins of a quiet world in just silent contemplation. Then Thanos arrives. The first thing he says is interesting because he's never seen a being like Thanos before. Then he instantly kills him. He takes the stones up for himself, and the Soul Stone shows him that there are worlds beyond Earth. That not only are there worlds, there are beings of imaginable power, empires that exist that have great armies and ridiculous technology. What's the first thing he does once he leaves Earth? Wipes out Asgard. Right off the bat, he wipes out the major force that not only united the Nine Realms, but under Hela at a certain time crippled the Nine Realms. And he runs with it. He uses the stones in creative ways that we've never seen before. And they're creative ways we've never seen before because Thanos never abused them the way in which Ultron did. He created soldiers from nothing, created a battle world in the sky that was basically a Death Star that could destroy planets with absolute ease. He wiped out whole galaxies and solar systems if they even twitched or attempted to defy him. And essentially, he ended up in the same position he did on Earth, looking over the remnants of a peaceful, dead universe. Then he runs into the Watcher, and going into the Watcher's realm, he realizes, oh, holy shit, there are multiple universes out there with the exact same issue. For Thanos, he never wanted to go beyond that of his own universe. He only wanted to fix our universe, and then that was it. Ultron wasn't that way. Now, there's an argument to be made that the Thanos from Endgame, which is the younger version of Thanos, would have done all of the things that Ultron essentially did. Because as he explains to our trio when he sees them, I'm going to shred your universe down to atoms. And once I'm done, I'm going to create a whole new universe teeming with life that won't know about the bloodshed and the death of the last universe. In doing that, he'd be using the stones to their maximum potential. He'd be deconstructing worlds, wiping out civilizations, seeding life, destroying galaxies, reforming galaxies, shaping the universe to his will. If the endgame version of Thanos had won, we would have definitely seen Thanos use the stones the exact same way, probably even more efficiently than Ultron did. But sadly, that version of Thanos lost. Thank God. Or thank Iron Man. Because, oh man, that would have been absolutely wild if we got debated again. Can you imagine that? At the end of Endgame, Thanos won again? What would you feel like leaving the theater? Because I remember what I felt like leaving the theater after Endgame. Throughout all of Endgame, the theater was hype. When Thanos won that snap and half the heroes went away, it was dead silent. I feel as though, like, if in Endgame that version of Thanos had won, completed his mission, and wiped out the entire universe, I don't think Marvel fans would have been able to recover. We'd have just been catatonic. Would have been absolutely catatonic. But yeah, that is the reason why Thanos never abused the Infinity Stones the same way that Ultron did. The version of Thanos that we basically built up to, that was in Infinity War, was a humble dude. And he didn't want to use the Infinity Stones in a way that would abuse their power and go against his mission. But that's the video. If you made it to the end, hit that like button. If you enjoy the content on my channel, hit that subscribe button. Sorry I was gone for the last 2 days. I'm going back to daily uploads again. My computer exploded 2 days ago and I had to basically rebuild everything. But we're back and we're going to have those spicy uploads soon. Peace.